Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're taking a look at my list of the top 5 best decks in Clash Royale right now for using in the global tournament. As you guys know, they recently changed global tourneys in Clash Royale, and now you get a free exclusive emote if you finish top 100 at the end of the tournament, and you also get placed in a Hall of Fame. So they are a lot more competitive now than they were before. And with that being said, I figured it was a great time to give you guys an up-to-date list of the best decks in Clash Royale for using in that tournament. The first you can already see right here, guys, is a 3.9 elixir Mega Knight Ram Raider control. You have a bit of bridge spam in here as well with the Bandit, the Barbarian Barrel, and the Ram Rider. You have area splash damage control with the Mega Knight. You have a reset with the Electro Wizard, 3 spells in there as well, Inferno Dragon as a tank destroyer, and then obviously the Ram Rider provides a bit of control as well with her stun or her slow. Deck number 2 over here, guys, is going to be classic Splashyard, Knight, Ice Wizard, Graveyard, one of the top performing decks in the game right now with some of the highest net win rates in the global tournament according to Royale API. Deck 3 over here has 3 of the strongest cards in Clash Royale right now inside of it, and that is the Miner, Wall Breakers, and the Magic Archer. The Magic Archer and the Wall Breakers, in my opinion, are 2 of the strongest cards right now in Clash Royale, and 2 of the slightly overpowered cards in the current meta. And I think the Wall Breakers are one of, if not the strongest win condition in Clash Royale right now. They certainly have some of the highest win rates in the game, even next to Miner. So overall, this deck right here, guys, does very, very well versus basically any deck in the game that can perform pretty decently against. Deck 4 over here is going to be Xbow Rocket. In my opinion, I think it's the best Xbow deck in Clash Royale right now. Certainly performs better in this global tournament than 2.9 Xbow. So if you guys are an Xbow user, I would suggest giving this one a shot right here, Xbow with the Rocket. And then 5th and finally over here, we have the Giant Mini P.E.K.K.A. Graveyard Bait deck. I did a video on this deck yesterday. It's a very, very solid option in Clash Royale, and honestly, it just does very, very well versus most matchups. Now, a couple strategies that are popular that I would suggest potentially avoiding in the global tournament. Obviously, use whatever you're most comfortable with. Don't pick up a strategy that you've never played before just because someone says it's good. Use what you're most comfortable with. But with that being said, a couple of decks that I see that are very, very popular that have very low win rates in the global tournament are 2.6 Hog Rider, isn't doing too well in global tournament. Log Bait as well has some very, very low win rates in the global tournament, and Golem Beatdown hasn't been performing as good in the global tournament as well. So I would suggest potentially avoiding those strategies if you're trying to go for that new emote. Unless, obviously, if you are a master of those decks, then by all means, go ahead and try them out. Just saying that according to the win rates, according to Royale API, some of those strategies aren't doing too hot in the global tournament. But anyways, guys, that is my top 5 list for the decks today. We're going to go ahead here and do one live battle with each of these decks, starting out with the Mega Knight deck first. All right, let's go ahead, guys, jump in to battle number 1 over here. This, of course, is the Mega Knight Ram Raider deck. We're seeing quite a bit of Ram Raider coming into the meta recently, whether it's this version here, which I see becoming more and more popular as time goes on. There's also a more kind of fast cycle version of the Ram Raider that was popular last season, fell out of the meta because of nerfs to certain cards, but then came back into the meta recently, and that is the Battle Healer version with Night Witch, and just kind of a cool card. So let's go ahead, face off against whatever this guy has. Wizard Skarmy deck, Wizard Skarmy Valkyrie deck. We will get one Mega Knight jump to the tower there, which is what, like 500 damage. So we're definitely okay with that. Gonna go Bandit at the bridge here just for some pressure. See what he does. He's gonna get Elite. Oh my goodness. Elite Barbarians. I never would have thought I'd see it. He's not back to Skarmy just yet, but the Ram Raider pulls the E-bars back. Wait for it. Mega Knight here. If he goes Skarmy, we got Snowball. If he goes anything else, we got Bar Barrel. Hasiba. Oh man, I wish I had an Earthquake right now. This is gonna be a good game. I don't want to say GG's just yet because that puts up the bad jujus, the bad energy. But that tower's down. So let's see. I want to get potentially an Infernal D right here, guys. And now we have Infernal. I think it gave up. What do y'all think happened here? E-Barbs? E-Barbs coming down? Why would you give up in the global tourney? Why would you give up? Do you guys think he gave up or he disconnected? It's either one of the two. Regardless, though, we gotta win. I'll take it, man. Good game. Well played. And we'll do this one right. No. Let's just leave it like that. Alright, moving on to deck number 2 over here. This is the Graveyard Splashyard deck. It's been around in the game for an extremely long time. And recently, it's been one of the kind of like top performing decks in the game. So, no surprise seeing it do so well in this global tournament here. But we do have an Ice Wizard there putting on some pressure. Gonna poison this princess once she gets within range of my poison. And then we're gonna go Baby D here for this with a Knight as well. The Battle Ram will still probably connect. Does not. We're okay with that. However, what I'm not okay with is the Baby Dragon getting in front of that Knight. Would prefer the Knight obviously tanking for the Baby D. But with Zappies? I haven't seen that card in 1,000 years. I almost even forgot they existed, dude. Guys, we need some love for the Zappies. Hopefully next month we get Zappy love. It's time. It's way past time, actually. It's a year past time for Zappy love. Right? Okay. Do we get a P.E.K.K.A shot at our tower? I'm actually okay soaking that up, because watch this. Y'all ready for this? He's not ready for it. Which is why I'm okay with it. There we go. Princess is dead. Graveyard destroys his tower. The minions split, meaning they don't get any damage to my tower on the counter push, unless he supports them right here. But irregardlessly, we got a 1 crown lead here. I'm actually going to go Baby D here for these Fire Spirits, because it counters it basically pretty well, and also will destroy the Furnace if he doesn't answer it. I'm saving my poison just because a lot of times when they have Furnace in their deck, a lot of times it ends up being like a what do you call it? A graveyard deck. But he's got Lightning Spell in there, which makes me not think Lightning or Graveyard. So we'll kind of just chill right here. He's got Lightning Spell in his deck, obviously. I just mentioned that. But we're like this, one of these, some Baby D action here for the King Tower tankage. Needle this Princess in the middle here. Get the minions in there as well. And the Zappies. Oh, spicy. Even though we didn't destroy that tower, guys, we're actually highly okay with that. Look at the bomb tower just destroy face on the right side there. Alright, let's go bomb tower here. Barbell here. Lightning spell coming from him very shortly here. Okay, we good? Y'all ready for this? I'm gonna go Baby D instead of Knight just because it supports the push a little bit better than the Knight would with regards to the minions. There we go. He's gonna lightning spell right now, but we have a substantial lead on the right. So even if we lose that tower, I'm okay with it. Lightning spell right now, please. Thank you. Thank you. Because I want to go in for the multi-tower victory. So I'd rather have more crowns than just 2. Wait for it, boys. Wait for it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And GG's. Don't zap me, bro. Good game. Well played. So, another... Man, my hair is freaking crazy today, dude. What did I do? What did I do today? Good game, man. Good game. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to battle number 3 over here with deck number 3. This is the Wall Breaker Bridge Spam deck. Honestly, one of the strongest decks in Clash Royale out of all the possible decks right now. Wall Breakers are the second strongest win condition in the entire game, if not the strongest, depending on your opinion. But I would say first strongest is the Miner. How do you know we're going to go right there with that? Like, literally, how did you know that? That was a nice prediction. I think he went Scumby before he even went Miner. That was a pro-level prediction there, guys. But anyways, as I was saying, I think Wall Breaker is, like, next to Miner, might be the best win condition in the game. And depending on what your opinion is, it could be even the #1 best. Depending on what you think. So Wizard Bat's barrel deck, disgusting. Nasty. He's got Skarmy in there as well. Let's do a miner here. Ooh. If you're wondering why I use the miner like closer to my tower instead of directly on top of the bandit, it's because that way, like, she's gonna charge regardless, but that way if she does charge, if your miner for some reason dies, like for example if he zaps it, if your miner dies, then you have it won't charge your tower. It's too close to your tower and it won't charge it afterwards, right? That's a -1 exchange for my dude up top there, so I'm definitely okay with that. I'm gonna go Valkyrie here. I was waiting for that that wizard there, which was why I didn't do anything just yet. I don't want to arrows that just because I know he's got what do you call it? The come on, bandit. Yes, exactly what I wanted. Separate the wizard from the bandit. Bats destroy. Wizard goes down. Bomb tower explodes. Knight goes down as well. And we have ourselves a potential little wall breakers push right here in the left lane. He's going to zap it probably. I'm actually really okay with these cannons. It's a -1 exchange all the time for him. So if he can keep doing that, I'll be highly okay with that as well. Arrows this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bomb tower go down. Cannon cart's doing work there. Magic Archer's dead. Thank you, thank you. Let's go back here. Valkyrie for this, Jazz. Destroy that Goblin Gang. He just zaps something like this right here. Get our arrows ready. That's not arrows. For the Skarmy. Oh, no Skarmy. The tower goes down to the Wizard Miner. Wizard Miner. That'd be a cool card. Wouldn't it? Who here wants a Wizard Miner card in Clash Royale? I do. I support the Wizard Miner, guys. Look at the Valkyrie on the right. Look at that Valkyrie. Just demolish that tower. He won't predict this. And if he does, we got arrows for the Skarmy. Yeah, GG's. He actually did predict it, though, with the Wizard. So, kudos to him for that. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, moving into battle number 4 over here with the Xbow strategy. One of the best defensive decks in the game. And honestly, this particular Xbow deck is outperforming 2.9 Xbow cycle right now in terms of win percentages in these tournaments. So that's kind of cool to see. Let's go ahead, get the... I don't really want to even respond to anything here because he might have like a P.E.K.K.A. I was going to go Knight in front of the Ice Wizard, but like you might have a... Whoa! Mega Knight Furnace deck, dude. That's disgusting, man. Let's see, let's see. Knight here, potentially. What you got, buddy? Kill the bats, please. That doesn't kill bats, Shane. What are you doing that for? I meant to go not Fireball there, guys. Or not Log. I meant to go NATO. I don't even know why I went Log. Oh well. It happens. The Xbow doll does work there. I don't really want to rocket the Furnace here, unfortunately. So I think we just chill and go one more Xbow here defensively. Like this. He hasn't really revealed the win condition just yet, though. Knight right here, please. So basically what I'm trying to do right now is just play defense. Waiting for an opportunity to go on offense. He might go Mega Knight in front of this, which if he does, a simple rocket will take care of it. Or if the Xbow locks on, then we are good to go regardless against that Witch. Honestly, very surprised seeing a Witch in the global tourney. She is a fairly unpopular card since the nerf that she got that basically destroyed her. So, let's go Log here. This time we have a full health Furnace to rocket. He might start going aggressively. He does. So this. NATO's back here. Tesla here. Hold this back here. And that should be a dead Mega Knight and a dead Spirit Goblin Gang. Mega Knight's dead. Haha. And now we go on the offensive. He's not ready for this, boys. He can't handle it. I mean, he might be able to handle it. We'll see. Let's go for it. Yeah, he handled it, guys, actually. I'm very impressed with his handleage. He did a very good job with that. Tesla here, though. Destroys the spear goblins. Let's do one of these. It'll destroy both furnaces. He's gonna fireball our tower. This guy's crazy, man. He's crazy. Okay. I can deal with that. Let's just rocket this executioner right here. One of these. Wait for it. Double Xbow, guys. All the way. Double Xbow. Lock and load right there, guys. Ice Wizard destroys the bats. Xbow destroys the spear goblins. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, boys. One more defensive Xbow here. He's going to go Mega Knight soon. Yeah, Execution's going to die to the Xbow. This will actually hit the furnace as well, so that's extra value. And the Xbow's just doing its thing, destroying everything. Let's go Knight down here, please. Ice Wizard as well. Where's your Mega Knight, buddy? Where's your Mega Knight? There it is. Yes. If we get a Goblin Gang by him, I'd love the Goblin Gang right here. Knight for the Mega Knight. Executioner should die by Tesla. And then we should be good to go with a potential Xbow right here on the offense. Okay, I'm good with that. Knight for this here. I'm going to NATO it back right now. Log back the Executioner. Get the Spear Goblins with that. Executioner goes downtown. And all we need right now is one more rocket and a log to win. But the Xbow log's on. Tower goes down. He's going to fireball it. Just the Xbow by itself, though. Not my tower. We don't want to fireball my tower. That'd be a crazy toss. So, tower goes down. Xbow does work. 1 crown victory. Mr. Nelson. Good game. Well played. All right, moving on here to battle. You know what we need, guys? We need camera 2 in the house. Let's do at least one battle camera 2. Moving on to battle number 5 here with deck 5. This is actually the deck I did a video on yesterday. The Giant Graveyard deck. So if you guys want to see more gameplay for this particular strategy, go check out yesterday's video because it is over there. He obviously has the Mega Knight deck. I'm guessing. Mega Knight, Wall Breakers, Bandit. No, he's got P.E.K.K.A. That makes it substantially worse for this matchup. Why can't he just have the Mega Knight version? Why does he have the P.E.K.K.A. version? Yikes, dude. Alright. This is going to suck, dudes. This is going to suck substantially here. Wow. Okay. This is not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all, man. No, sir. Let's go. Yes. So we have to save our arrows for that firecracker. We'll have to not arrows the wall breakers or the minions. And save the arrows for the firecracker. And then on offense, obviously we'll have to keep the arrows for the minions if we're going to use graveyard. But this is going to be a very difficult battle, guys. For sure. 100%. We're going to go a bit of counter pressure over here left lane. What's he got? Minions? We'll musketeer that. We got most of that down with that. He's obviously going to go zap for my Skarmy. So we're going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. here for that firecracker first. Come on. Now we go bats down for the bats right here. That should destroy the P.E.K.K.A. fairly quickly. He got to get one shot though. Not ideal, but we're actually going to soak that damage there. We need to get Elixir back. So I'm going to soak that wall breaker damage. And hopefully get Elixir lead from that. One more giant push here, please. And if we just... honestly, just arrows his minions. The tower might even go down by itself. We might have to defend it. I'm not even going to bother defending that because the tower will go down here. We're going to arrows his firecracker on the right. Right here. Skarmy here. Nice, baby. Snowball these wall breakers over here. Basically, I'm just keeping my counter cards for his firecracker is the biggest thing we want to keep the arrows for. We have Snowball for the minions and the wall breakers. He does have a Mega Knight in there? What in the world? Dude, your deck is disgusting. Where'd you get it, buddy? That's insane, man. I love it. If anyone ever were to do a video on a P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight deck, they'd be crazy, man. They'd have to be a crazy man to do a video on a P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight deck. But that battle was a lot easier once we got in the rotation and figured out his cards. Obviously, that first kind of play there kind of caught off guard with that P.E.K.K.A. But he had some pretty good arrows bait in there with the wall breakers, the firecracker, and the minions. Once we kind of realized what he was doing, we kept the arrows for his firecracker because obviously nothing else in our deck is able to destroy the firecracker on offense. So by keeping the arrows for the firecracker and then using the snowball for the wall breakers, we had some work being done. But the biggest issue there was his zap. That one time when he went P.E.K.K.A., we weren't able to bait the zap spell for the Skarmy. So obviously he zapped the Skarmy immediately. The bats didn't kill the P.E.K.K.A. fast enough, so you got one shot off. Ideally in that scenario, you want to use bats first, bait out the zap spell, and then go Skarmy. Or just be a bit faster, but we were just a bit too low on Elixir. But in the end, though, guys, we did get the 1 crown, so definitely happy with that. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Here are the decks one more time. If you want to go ahead and give them a shot yourself, first we had a Mega Knight Ramrod Control, 3.9 average Elixir. Second was the Splashyard deck. Third was Wallbreaker Bridge Spam. Fourth was Icebow Xbow. And fifth and finally was the Giant Graveyard Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let me know which of these 5 decks you think is the strongest on this list, or if you guys think you have a better deck that's not on this list, make sure you share it down below as well. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I wish you all the best of luck on your global tournament push if you are participating. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We shall see you in the next one.